We're watching.
Subscribe.
Hello, you're watching Screen Stalker. My name is Chopper Pete Quinnell, and today I'm going to be taking you through some potential ideas for Red Dead Redemption 2 DLC. Red Dead Online hasn't quite been the smash hit Rockstar were hoping for, not even coming close to the giant of the online industry that is GTA Online, and it seems with recent updates for Red Dead Online, Rockstar are choosing the path most similar to GTA 5. Instead of releasing a fully single-player DLC, they're instead updating their online versions to include things which can be done solo, in essence, giving the same effect. Having said that, the reason GTA's model works so well is because so many people gravitated towards it, giving them the money and tools needed to continually update the online features. With Red Dead being not quite as popular a franchise as GTA, if these updates don't catch on like GTA Online did, they may well end up doing the more usual thing of delivering some sweet single-player DLC. If Rockstar decide to embark further upon the single-player journey in Red Dead 2, here's some options they could use. Before we start, press the thumbs up, subscribe, enable notifications, and leave us a comment answering the question of the day, which today is, which DLC would you like to see for Red Dead Redemption 2? Undead Nightmare 2. One of the most popular aspects of Red Dead Redemption 1 was actually the DLC known as Undead Nightmare, even spawning its own box art. Well, if it ain't broke, Undead Nightmare 2 could be as popular, if not more so. This could open up Red Dead 2 for even more fans to discover the game, as it could entice the horror fans that aren't necessarily as interested in the horse riding, regular cowboy shenanigans. Realistically, what's the worst that could happen if they do Undead Nightmare 2? It's quite clearly a popular addition to Red Dead 1, so it would instantly make the game more appealing to the fans of the first game, plus it would allow Red Dead 2 to be bumped up in importance in the gaming industry once more, letting more people consider getting the game if they missed the boat the first time. I think out of all possibilities, this seems the most likely. Sadie Adler. One of the new characters to join Red Dead 2 was a bounty hunter by the name of Sadie Adler. Adler's a cool gal and definitely has some more story to tell. What if there was some DLC exploring Sadie's past? She sure got some stories to tell, what with all the bounty hunting and all that. We could play missions and explore other regions before Sadie ended up meeting with the protagonist in Red Dead 2. This seems like a decent option for some DLC, and it lends itself nicely to easy to write missions and stories, which should hopefully increase the quality of those missions as well. A prequel. The events of Red Dead Redemption 2 are a prequel to Red Dead 1, and the events at the end of the game tie up things pretty nicely, ending pretty much right before Red Dead 1 begins. This means that an extension or like a post-game of Red Dead 2 is essentially out of the question. But what about going further back? What if the DLC did a prequel? We could explore a young Arthur running jobs and just see how the world was in a time before Red Dead 2. This does depend on certain things though. If Rockstar are planning a Red Dead Redemption 3, that may also be a prequel to Red Dead 2, and as such they may not want to have something similar with DLC. Having said that, this is still a pretty decent option for some DLC, and again lends itself handily to story exploration and missions. Gavin. Now we get to the niche stuff. In RDR2, there's an NPC called Nigel running around a town screaming for someone called Gavin. In the current state of the game, there is no one called Gavin. Now, either this particular NPC is a little bit nuts, or this is a tease for a character called Gavin in either Red Dead 3 or just maybe some DLC. Think about it, how great would it be for them to pay off such a subtle tease that fans have picked up on? There's been articles and videos speculating who or what Gavin is, and the fan service of Rockstar paying this off, even if it wasn't what they originally planned, would be amazing. I mean, hell, Nigel can be found in 1907 in Blackwater, still having not found Gavin, being driven essentially insane from the constant search for his best friend. He woke up one morning with Gavin disappeared. Who is Gavin? Where did he go? What did he do when he was gone? There's so many questions to answer, and all of it can be explored in some juicy DLC. I personally want this one to be the one they choose, simply because I want to know who the hell Gavin is. All we know he's some British bloke. I bet you he was off hosting tea parties and eating crumpet. That's what all British people do, right? So that was some speculation on some DLC for Red Dead Redemption 2. Let us know what you think they'll go for, if any, in the comments below. Press the thumbs up, subscribe, enable notifications, and make sure to click the videos to my right to be taken to even more content, including some details on a GTA 6 launch. I've been Chopper Pete Quinnell, and remember, we're watching.